Hi, thanks for watching the last weekly Connect of January. We are going to be continuing on in 2 Samuel, and we're going to be hearing about God's covenant with David. And more specifically, we're going to be learning about the Ark of the Covenant. So when the kiddos come in the room, they'll get two pieces of paper, one that looks like this, and the other that looks just like this. And what you're going to have them do is cut along all of these outside lines, just all the outside lines. Anywhere that you see this really dark line here like that is where it's going to be folded, and you'll fold it into each other, and these little tabs here are what you glue on. So you're going to want to cut out all the way around, and it will make a box like this. So this is the other part. So it's going to be cut out like this, and these really dark solid lines, you'll go ahead and fold those in as well. Then you'll place some glue on there, or tape, however you want to do it. I would think glue would be easier depending on how many kids you have in your class. You'll want to tape that, and then you'll put that right inside your box and hold it so the glue stays, and then you'll have your little box. So next, you will do the next page. You'll have them cut it out. Like I said, they can color this however they would like. If you have yellow crayons, if you want to talk to them about the gold, they can just do that, but it's their ark. They can color it however they like, but if they want it to be true to reality and what really the ark looked like, they'll want to do like a dark yellow or a goldish color, something like that. But I doubt most of our rooms have metallic crayons, so they'll have to just get as close as they can. Anywho, so they're going to be cutting these all out. Now this first box up here, you're going to be making a really little box, and if you see close up, you'll be able to see it better in real life. But there's this little dotted line there. That will just take a little snip, and that way you can fold it over inside the box and tape or glue it, just like that. And then it sits right on top. Just like that. So fairly simple. Now the only other advice that I will give you is when you're cutting out your little angels, your little cherubim, they're kind of hard. This little part at the bottom where they're supposed to be folded over is really, really small. So if you want the kids to just cut it a little bit bigger, it'll give them a little bit more paper for them to be able to fold over and then glue to the top so it sticks on there like that. So I'm sure I'm giving you way too many instructions you do not need. Anyways, that's how you make it. You also have two side pieces just like this that they'll cut out, and those are the handles, and those will just go along the side. There's a picture in there's directions and a picture in your curriculum, so that should take care of itself. You should be able to do that, no problem. And as the kids are cutting those out, if you want your helpers to help them cut it out, if you have little kids, or if you want one of the helpers to go ahead and just start reading some of this information, I've written out a lot of information on the Ark of the Covenant and some of the true things about this historical piece, and just a lot of facts, interesting facts that might be fun for them. Then you're going to go right into your classroom, and you will be learning about David when he first moved the Ark of the Covenant and how he made some mistakes. He was super excited, and he was doing things trying to please the people around him, having fun with it, really not taking it serious, and he did not follow God's instructions on how to move the ark. And because of that, because of his inability to follow instructions and the inability of the other people who were along with him to follow God's instructions, he actually had a person die under his watch. Like that was his responsibility to take care of his people. And one of his good friends died because he touched the ark when he wasn't supposed to. So, then David sat and he waited for a while. He prayed about it. He came back. He rallied. He did the right thing. He followed God's instructions. He did end up moving the ark. At that point, God made a covenant with him. God had told him, you know what? I don't want you to make a temple. You have been a king of a lot of war has been taking place under you have not been a peaceful king. And I just want to make a covenant with you. While I appreciate you wanting to make a temple to worship me, you are not the man to do this, but I'm telling you, it will come from your line. And he made this awesome covenant with him about how the Savior will be, he says that his throne will be established forever and ever. And we know that to mean that Jesus Christ will come of his family line. So amazing history. So great to teach the kiddos that. Then they'll go back into their classrooms after story time. Like always, you have your review questions. And then you'll have a list of pages like this, but all of yours will actually be cut out into little strips. And they'll be folded up, and you can put them inside a cup or a bucket, however you usually I just use the name tag holders, like after the kids are leaving, they do the name tags. However you want to do that, or you can just hold them out to the kids, have them choose one of those, and then we're going to be playing a game about charades. We're going to be talking to the kids about how it was a really, really important job to be in charge of moving the Ark of the Covenant. It was just a really serious job. And then we're going to talk about some more very serious and important jobs that people have in the world now, and have the kids act those out. And it's just a charades thing so that they can guess. You can break the kids into girls versus boys, or just split it straight in half if you want to do more of a competition, or you can just call each person up maybe after they answer one of the review questions. You can say, all right, now come up and you can pick one of these. You can act it out and see who can guess what you have and not keep points at all. However it works best for your class, as always, you can do that. And if you have more time, obviously we'd like you to pray with those kiddos, and then you can release them. We're going to be starting a fresh new section in February. So thank you so much. I hope that this helps you to plan out your lesson this week. And Angie will be with you next week to explain what's going on in February. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week.